and it's Tech Tuesday, and our guest today is Dr. Sam Ofunwa, who is the president of the West African Project Program and Portfolio Managers Association. And the topic we're dealing today, this is going to be quite very interesting, the business need for Android apps. Yeah, the business need for Android apps. Great to have you, Dr. Sam. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Mike.
A number of people have been looking forward to this because I told a number of people this is what I'm going to be talking about today.
Yeah.
And I hope you're here to enlighten us and let us understand where there is that the financial viability of Android apps,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Okay, so let's get to it.
All right.
Android apps. We've seen apps. There is a proliferation of apps. There are apps for everything. Apps for dating, apps for social media, apps for calculations, different kinds of apps and all of that. How can one become a part of this app world and make money out of it?
All right, first of all, I would like to emphasize on the fact that every profession can use Android app. All professions, legal professions, financial institutions, media. I mean, you guys here have an app.
Sure.
All right, so because every profession can use an app, then it becomes a very large market.
It does.
And you can't, you know, let me give you an example. Being a driver, driving yourself to your office does not make you a professional driver, that you drive as a profession. Management is as necessary as being able to drive.
Okay.
App is as necessary as being able to drive because they are all transport systems to convey information, to convey, to communicate with those that need it.
The end users, the consumers.
So based on that, I always try to implore people to look at the possibility of getting involved in app development. And because you don't need to learn coding.
That's what we all think, that we have to be, that, you know, you have to be a coder to learn how to, or to build an app. What is the process like? How can one start building an app?
Imagine websites now. Do you need to code to build your website? Not anymore.
Not anymore, true. We have what you see is what you get, kind of code website builders, where you just impute your information. As you see it, it comes up.
There are templates. So there are templates. Okay. So if you want to go a little bit more professional, you might learn a little bit of coding, not the difficult type. I am a professional project manager. I am not a coder. But I can build my website and I can develop my app without necessarily being a software developer. So all I need to do is take the available resources, edit what I need to edit, learn some basic things. Now, this brings me to saying that that is one of the things we need in Nigeria and the West African sub-region at large is the attitude of work. We don't really like working. We do more of talking. How much input, how much hours do you input to your production? You talk about poverty, you talk about no access to finances. Can you translate what you do to finances? Can you really do that?
You know, you just mentioned something I spoke about a few days ago myself on social media. I was like, look, man, I don't just want to talk the talk. I want to talk and I want to work. So practically, is there any, how does one start? Let's say, for instance, you want to develop an app, say, for dating or something like that. How does one start? What are the processes you go through? Is there any website where one can get assistance? How does one start up that process?
Oh, yeah, it's a very simple thing. There are a lot of organizations that can help you with the capacity development you need to be able to build apps.
To build apps, okay.
You know, I can give you some of them if you want.
Oh, yes, let's get a few of them.
Like wapmas.org.
Okay.
If you go to wapmas.org, wapmas is W-A-P-M-A-S-S.
Okay.
.org.
All right, you know what happens now? At the end of this, we'll get your social media handle so that people can be directed there if they need to get all these resources.
Beautiful.
But then let's look at the financial viability. How does one make money from these apps?
All right, you make money from apps by one. You can launch your own app and sell your own products or offer your services. For instance, the highest selling apps now are in Nigeria.
Okay, in Nigeria. Okay, we're looking at Nigeria now.
The news app.
The news apps?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, they're the news app, ironically.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Yes, ironically, people think...
I'm surprised.
Yes, people think in the present Nigeria, in the present political situation, the highest selling, today's update is the news app.
Wow.
Everybody wants to know what is going on. Because what is going on in the political system, they believe is what is affecting everybody's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that is why. Okay.
I would have thought entertainment, because I'm thinking of a trend of maybe, say, Big Brother Naija and all over. I know, and the way people jump on. I would have thought entertainment, but then you're talking statistics here.
Yes, entertainment was leading just before this advent of the political situation in Nigeria. The political situation in Nigeria is taking the lead of people's attention.
Okay, so we're saying that financially, the news apps are the most viable.
They're most viable.
To get
Then entertainment.
Then entertainment.
Yes. It was entertainment before the news app. But right now, today's update is news app, then entertainment. Then let me tell you, let me talk on finances. Do you know that you can make as much as 1 million naira just building an app for someone?
Just building an app for someone. How
you can make as much as 1 million naira.
How so?
That's the basic price for developing an app. And do you know you can learn how to build an app within 1 month? And do you know you can learn that with less than $1,100?
In naira, we're looking at too. If you're in naira,
160,000 naira.
You can learn how to build an app.
You can become a professional app developer. You can give yourself a new job. You can actually get out. You can improve on your job, or give yourself a new job. And it cuts across ages. Like
you don't need to be a coder to be a professional app builder.
You don't need to be a coder. Even if you just left secondary school and you're waiting to get admission into the university, you can take 1 month off.
That's the point. If you're tech savvy as a young person out there, if you know you love the tech world and all of that, this is something that you could get into. I know that there are quite a lot of resources out there to help you. And you said 300,000 naira.
360,000.
Yes, even at that you can start. I know. Look, we have the internet. The internet is free. Yeah. So even before you can, there's a lot you can even learn on your own before that even happens. Yeah. This is wonderful.
And do you know you don't need to be a tech lover to get it. You don't need to be a car lover to drive a car. You don't need to be a car lover to get on the vehicle. I want to use that model to do the mindset, positioning for our people. You need tech. It's a necessity. It's not subject to, it's not elective. It's not something you want to like or not like.
You're right.
You need tech.
You're right. You're right.
63% of purchases in Nigeria are mobile purchases. 63% of Nigerians buy things online.
You see the interesting thing. People think about, when we talk about the whole world being tech, I mean, look at this set. You might see this is physical. You think a carpenter did it. Before the carpenter did it, we had to do a modeling,
That's
a 3D modeling, and put it up there. And then we look, okay, these colors will fit with these colors and all of that.
Correct.
So it all began in technology. It all had to go through a system, all had to go through a mobile device or something.
Definitely.
There's tech involved in everything.
Let me tell you something, Mike. The world is run by information, 100% information. Right now, we're communicating information. After now, we'll continue with information. Information is driven by technology. So the technology that drives the information becomes as important as the information.
Great.
I give you an example. The message becomes as important. The messenger becomes as important as the message. Now, technology has been, even during the days of our fathers. I mean, for those of us who read the Bible, when the Noah's Ark, the pigeon went out to go and get information, that was the natural technology that went
available at that time
to go and bring information. So today, we haven't even, what we are seeing right now is just shadow.
A tip of the iceberg.
A tip of the iceberg. Website is facing out. App is almost at the verge.
But you know you're right too. Then, if you wanted to be, if your credibility was tested by your website, but now people even go at your social media handle, because it's moved. Then the first thing they ask you, what's your website? But the first thing now people ask you is, what's your social media handle? Your Instagram handle, your Facebook handle, your Twitter handle.
These are apps. These are apps. And now we have artificial intelligence, where I wouldn't need to be here for us to have this conversation, but you can project my image.
I love that.
App-driven.
I love that. Maybe someday we'll want to talk to Dr. Sam, and Dr. Sam is in the US. I'm like, okay, so let's hypothetically, how would that happen? Hologram? How would we do that?
Oh, no, it's a very simple thing. I mean, they're all devices. You just put the hardware here, and it just projects my image.
Projects your image.
Yes,
and I'm like a hologram. Down. Yes, you'll be
sitting down. I mean, it's already been used in a lot of universities overseas for remote lecturing.
We've seen it in movies. I've seen it in Iron Man and all the Avengers and all that. Wonderful. But you know what happens now? Just due to time, we have to stop now. Let's get your social media handle. How can people contact you to know more about this and get more information?
There are only 2 ways people can contact me by choice.
Okay.
You contact me through my website.
All right. What's your website?
My website is www.wapmas.org.
Okay. Can you spell it out?
WAPMAS is WAP.
Yeah. Okay,
so
all right.
www.wacmas.org.
.org,
Or you
okay.
contact me through my WhatsApp.
Okay, all right. Okay, was that very fast?
My WhatsApp number?
Yeah.
Well, my
very
WhatsApp
fast.
number is 0803
Yeah.
7422 956.
All right, great one. Thank you very much, sir. It was quite an enlightening discussion with you on tech
Thank you very
this
much,
morning.
Mike.
All right. Okay, hope I'll have you
you.
some other time.